Woosley, 13, spoke out during a Raleigh, North Carolina City Council meeting Tuesday. Woosley called for an end to abortion and to make Raleigh a sanctuary city for the unborn.
Abortion should be illegal because it's murder. The definition of murder is the killing of one human being by another. There's no way around it. Abortion is murder. So why is it? If an infant is destroyed before birth, there's no problem. But if killed after birth, it's considered a brutal murder.
The truth of Miss Woosley's assertion can easily be seen in America's founding documents. In the Declaration of Independence, our founders were acknowledging a self-evident truth wherein they stated all men are created equal with certain unalienable rights. Did you catch that? They were not born equal, but rather created equal by their creator with certain unalienable rights, chiefly life. And we all know human beings are created in the womb of their mother.
On ultrasounds, the baby tries to move away from the disturbing instruments they used to kill the baby. The baby's mouth opens wide in a scream when being killed. These babies are alive. They feel being killed. It hurts them and there's nothing they can do about it. Are you choosing to be like the plantation worker flogging the little black child? Or are you going to protest even if it costs your life like Martin Luther King Jr.?
In reaction to the middle schooler's oration regarding the protection of the preborn, shouting progressively became louder until her voice was drowned out altogether. Despite looking understandably frightened, Addison Woosley wrapped up her speech confidently and walked alone back to her seat where the 13-year-old girl was berated and jeered at by adults in the crowd. I want to personally and publicly thank you, Addison, for your courageous, selfless stance against the abominable practice of infanticide. You've been thrust into this hostile war on your generation, and you are responding like a boss.
Yet, despite that, and against the odds of our morally depraved culture, you are willing to fight for the lives of the defenseless. You shall not murder as is pertinent today as it was when God created us with the right to life. Our founders acknowledged that the supreme lawgiver created this law as a protection for his creation, and violation of his law results in personal and societal consequences. When we abandon God's word, we abandon all rationality. Instead, we have chosen to prop up an abstract morality full of contradictions and deceit.
Addison is right. Chattel slavery and infant murder have always been and will always be an abomination. Justifying one over the other and maintaining freedom for the people is outright duplicitous and diabolical. Rather than threaten this 13-year-old, Americans ought to concede to her godly, constitutional wisdom. This is Jake MacAulay
And Dominic MacAulay
with the Institute on the Constitution, bringing you the American View.